Hey, this is Keith, and how are you doing today? Just got a great bit of information to tell you, or an update on what's been going on with me. I went to Los Angeles yesterday. I left my San Bernardino mountain home at about 11:30 yesterday and headed into the City of Angels, and met up with Nicole, my friend, who I was telling you about, who does the theta healing. That was an amazing session. This is just kind of an on-the-spot blog here, and I'm over at my partner's house, 'cause that's where the camera and the big computer and stuff is. So that is Nicole. You can access her at quantumradiance.com. There's a great little blurb about the whole thing. I did theta healing, which, let me tell you, when I left her house, I'm somebody completely new. What theta healing basically does is you have your 10% conscious and your 90% subconscious, and so of course you're being dominated by your subconscious, and the subconscious is where basically a lot of negative baggage lives and stuff like that. So with the theta programming, you basically learn to let go of old patterns which sort of resonate through your whole body, because as we all know, we're all electricity, and we still don't really, even though we see these aura projections and Kirlian photography and stuff like that, even though we know that's true, we really don't heal ourselves or nurture ourselves based on that kind of thinking. And this theta programming, I'm amazed. Like, I just basically kind of handed Nicole a few issues that I was having, and she did her whole process, which is it's a psychic thing, and basically she connects with a higher, with the higher, the creator, and basically downloads for me a new way of thinking, a new program. And so, anyways, this kind of stuff is for people that are completely at ease spiritually, and this really, I saw truth after Nicole and I went over to the Tonic Bar at Erewhon and hung out with Truth, and Truth had asked me if I did one of Nicole's sessions, and I of course told him I did, and he had told me that, you know, the most important thing is that you believe, and that he himself had taken several sessions with her. And it's an interesting thing. I have no problem believing in a lot of the spiritualism and a lot of the connections with the divinity, and especially thinking outside of the box. It's like, I think I'm an old soul. I think I'm a very old soul. So it's not too far of a I don't have to. It's not hard for me. I've been around people. I have some friends who I went to the Longevity Now weekend with, who have an extreme skeptical side, and you know, it's innocent until proven guilty. I wonder if that applies. Anyways, people approach things with the negativity now, and if you've read Amazing Grace by David Wolf, in the first couple pages, you know, he says that the way we think here in Western culture is that essentially the believers have to, you know, have to be proven. You know, basically we approach everything with complete skepticism. I lost my train of thought there. We approach everything with this complete skepticism. So if we approach everything with the positiveness, you know, especially when it comes to things like magic and metaphysics, and what is magic but a misunderstood technology. So if we approach all that with the attitude that it's true and open, instead of being completely skeptical about it, a lot of that magic energy has a better chance of working on us. So anyways, I can tell you that I had complete, I was amazed to hook up with such a thing. I thought these kind of things that I do costed like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, working with a spirit medium, you know, and doing what I did. Anyways, that's Nicole. So what else did I did? I spent 4 hours at the Tonic Bar with Truth and Nicole, and then we wound up meeting up with a friend of Nicole's, and somebody that Truth knows named, Mary. Sorry, Mary. I know she's one of my subscribers, actually. She said, oh, I recognize you from your blogs. So, anyways, we hung out there, and Truth wanted me to make sure I reported. I think he knows that I blog. I don't think he's somebody that really monitors the rest of the world. He's got his own trip going on, but somehow I think he's heard that I blog. And he said to make sure that I let everybody know that I had 2 of his Truth Bombs. The first one was a $40 drink with lots of Chinese herbs in it and probiotics, and that got me flying really good. Some new herbs I've had that already. I was really attracted to that drink, and so I basically went to the, it was like Disneyland, going to Disneyland. I told Nicole that, and Nicole and I are kind of becoming really good friends. I love her so much. She's so awesome, such an old soul, beautiful, wise, awesome. When you start thinking positive and start connecting with this law of attraction, you start drawing people to yourself that are amazing, that need you, that, there's this very genuine, and I feel so blessed to have crossed paths with her. So anyways, it was like Disneyland for me yesterday. We basically went to the Tonic Bar, and Nicole had wished that it was going to be a quiet night, or send it out, the law of attraction, that it was going to be a quiet night at the Tonic Bar, because sometimes it can be very busy there. There's a lot of, I don't know, the regulars there, the people, CBS is right there, and it's a very high profile spot. And that's why the Tonic Bar has a lot of success there, because people spend fucking huge amounts of money on these amazing drinks every single day. What I got, there's people that come in there and get that. I spent $55. I spent $60 on drinks there. I had three drinks, So that was what it was all about, was just being completely self-indulgent, from just having a complete experience. Almost like, for me, it's like, and Nicole had said that, when I was born, and I've heard people say this, that at my age there's this conjunction with the planets that makes me want to explore, and people our age, and so we have a tendency to like drugs, and so I'm definitely headed towards this area of using my love of mental pioneering and heading over into Chinese herbs instead of continuing to smoke pot. So last night was like a fucking party, dude. It was like, let's slam, take as much shit as we can, get, Shen, Yang, the whole thing going. I took lots of... Anyways, instead of me just going off on that, Truth said to make sure I told the whole world that I took 2 Truth Bombs, which he's never done before. And I'll tell you, I was up until 4 in the morning, drove home, 2-hour drive. We went to a raw restaurant, a place in Studio City called Sunpower. Fucking badass food. Good raw food, like I would take non-raw foodies there. Anyways, yeah, so I slammed down 2 of those Truth Bombs, which had some amazing chi tonics in them. That's what Truth takes every day there to keep up with his what he does at the Tonic Bar. Had a bunch of this in it, which I picked up. Super Ant, Chinese herb, from Ron Tea Garden. This is a new one. He had a $25 ant essence, and he had a $76 one that was pure. And this is amazing. I'm still buzzed on this. I only got I guess I wound up getting 7 or 8 hours of sleep, but man, I've been operating on some high energy. Super Ant, from Ron Tea Garden, dragonherbs.com. That's one. And then I don't know if I told y'all, I'm starting to take the deer placenta. I've already been doing this. Didn't get this last night, but I wanted to show you this stuff. Another Ron Tea Garden product. Building Jing. Deer placenta is the most amazing for just getting down in there and getting the mission done of building Jing, of being somebody that's fucking 46 years old, wants longevity, lived a life of a lot of excesses of yang output and stuff, which is, that's the whole world right now. And I definitely I have a really good constitution, but I really pushed it, and so I'm trying to get my Jing back. And so for anybody that's 46 like me, You definitely want to get in a good little 3 months. Even if you're vegan, dude, think about it. How much better you're going to be in the world being somebody who feels healthy, who feels like they have a long life ahead of them. Do some deer products for 3 months and get your jing back. So you want to go with the Wrong Tea Garden deer antler and the placenta. Hook that up. And you may need to balance that because there's a little bit of a yang activity. The placenta is yin, the antler is yang. So you should probably try to balance that with a Romania 6 or making a Romania tea. Romania 6 is from Wrong Tea Garden. That's a third herb you could get. Anyways, babbling on here. I see oh shit, I'm at my time. All right, I'm going to do another one, talk some more. Okay, this is Keith with Beyond Raw Food. Later.